Hey, how's everyone doing today? It's Desi here. Hey, we got a new topic for today. Today is about freedom. You know, letting people soar, letting them be who they want to be, letting yourself be who you want to be, like in relationships. Um, I feel sometimes when we get into these relationships, people will try to maybe set boundaries, and not saying that boundaries, aren't a good thing, because I think you do need to have certain boundaries or expectations, and be upfront when you get into these relationships about what you want and what your love language is, and learning that about someone could be very beautiful, learning someone's love language. But also, you can't let someone put you in a cage either, you know. You have to be able to be free, because like, as soon as someone tries to trap you, so to say, or to put you in a box, or say you can't do this, you can't do that. Um, it really does. Like, it just gets you bent. Like, fuck you. I'm a grown ass person. you know. So I would say that we have to just realize that allowing someone to be themselves, you know what I mean? Like, if you're coming into someone's life and you're like being there for them, be there for them. Don't try to take away from them life and be like, well, you can't hang out with your friends now, or you can't do this, or you know what I mean? Like, let them live the life that they already had or have, you know what I mean? And then just add to it. And, when you're secure in yourself and secure, and I guess maybe the feeling that you're already complete. Like, you don't need this person to complete you. We are all 100% complete, and I think that's like the biggest lie that society has told us, because society always wants us to search for something. You need to search for religion, search for God, search for your higher self, your higher purpose, when we're already our higher self. We're already our higher purpose. We're already 100% complete within ourselves right now. Not there. It's not out here. It's right here. We're full. And I think when people realize that, we start to live a better life, because we're not searching for happiness or love or abundance or wealth or health outside of ourselves, because we find it inside of ourselves first. And once you find it inside of yourselves, you see that this inner world brings all this beautifulness, I guess you would say, into the outer world, because we see it inside ourselves first. And it's a very beautiful thing once you start to go inward and realize, like, your imaginations and the way that you feel within yourself first really does affect this outer world. So, by giving someone freedom to just be who they are naturally, you know what I mean? You're coming into this person's world, so to say. And so you're not, if you're going to try to take away from them, or try to set boundaries and be like, you can't do this, you can't hang out with that person or whatever, it's just going to push them away, because no one wants to be told what to do. Even as kids, when our parents told us, you got to do this and that, it's like, I don't know about you all, but I mean, I was rebellious, so I was like, fuck that, now I'm gonna do it. So, you know, I think it's something that we need to learn. When you give someone the freedom to be themselves, it actually, um, I want to say provides, but it's not the word that I'm looking for. It gives you like a sense of love, like you feel more love towards that connection, because you feel like someone's maybe seeing you and understanding you, or letting you be who you are without trying to manipulate the energy or put you in a box or do something. So I'm gonna try to skim through some of these little things I wrote down here because it's usually got some good things going on, but um, I think we all feel jealousy at I mean, like that's a human experience. Is we're all going to feel jealous at some point in time, you know, especially of our loved ones, the people we care about the most, because we want to hold on to them and show them how much we love them, but by holding too tightly and putting too many restrictions on it, we do end up pushing these good connections away. And I think that, in the end, we need to find people that lift us up in energy and not hold us down. We need to find connections that adds to us, you know, like them are the best connections, like some of the best friends that I've had or have is the ones to where, you're given and taken and you feel more alive, you feel more energized, when you're around this person. And if I would say if you feel like depleted after talking to someone, because we all got those friends that talk and talk and talk and talk. Not to say it's a bad thing, but a lot of there is some friends that just like bend your ear too much, and then you just get like so drained, from listening to them vent or something, and it's like there's no give and take. It's like this person just wants to trauma dump on you or something, and then you feel like completely drained after the encounter, and it's like a energy vampire or something, and like no one wants that. I try to veer away from those types of people. I love being around people to where you feel the connection and you're like having a good banter, you're laughing, you're loving each other, you're being sarcastic, you got playful jokes, and the energy just continues to build, and you feel like a high, from being around like people like that, people that are honest and passionate and trustworthy. I would all say. So I'm just trying to like skim through some of this stuff, and sometimes I don't even know why I write this stuff down, because I get on here and then I just go willy nilly with kind of all of it. But I think people, sorry about that. I think people need to realize that we're all like 100% complete already. Like I think people look sometimes to outside sources or to other people to think that, if I get this person, they're going to completely complete me, or in a way, and make me feel loved, and I'll be happy. And what we truly need to do or realize is that we are 100% complete. Like I said, we're already here. So you just got to feel that love inside yourself first. You have to start within your own heart, within your own mind, and then once you feel that within yourself, then the outer world starts to express it, and then those relationships will come into your life. But you're not going to find it by thinking down on yourself or whatever. It has to start within first. So anyways, this whole message, I think, is just about allowing yourself and allowing others to express themselves for who they are. Don't try to hold anyone back from being what they are, because when you do, you push them away. And no one wants to be told what to do. Like I said, we're all grown-ass people for the most part, and we all make our bed and lie in it, so to say. So it's okay if we make mistakes or do something or whatever. But in the end, I think in a true relationship, someone that you can move forward with and grow with is someone that you give the freedom to allow to make mistakes. When you try to hold someone to a certain standard or certain way, all you do is push them away, and then it just puts animosity into a relationship, and nobody wants that. You know, we all want to be free, and you know, sometimes relationships ain't gonna work out, and that's fine. And it might save you time and money by giving someone freedom. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'll give you the freedom if you go out and mess up and I don't like that or whatever, then maybe that's saving me a little bit of time and effort for putting into you when there's someone else out here that's better. Just know that, or I believe that the universe always has my best interest in mind. And I think it has your best interest in mind too. You just have to believe it. And so let's keep pushing forward. Let's keep working it out. But, you know, just allow people to be who they are. And when you do that, people will show you their true colors. And whether it's good or bad in your own mind or their mind, you know what I mean? You're gonna know, and you're gonna find your tribe a lot faster than you are if you're trying to hold someone back and, you know, putting limitations on what you think needs to be. So anyways, I hope that helps someone. I love y'all, and you know, always, you know, just trying to make this world a better place. Let's do it together, and till next time.